Good morning. Good morning. You're welcome to our pharmaceutical calculations BD 253 class. We'll start with our CA and see how far we can go before we go to the main lecture. Without wasting time, I want to call on 020 to come out. Nature. All right, choose your question. Turn it first. Okay, choose another one. 50. Answer. Choose another one. 51. Okay. Choose another one. And another number. Again. 98. Okay. Another one. Again. 74. All right. Write them out on the board so I can call the question. All right, let's look at question 74. Says you receive an order of erythromycin, order for erythromycin suspension. Okay. For 10 days, okay. How many liters do you need to fill this order? Erythromycin brand, you have the shelf. Okay, number 51 says find the volume of solution that contains 50 mg of the drug and has a concentration of. Okay, number 98 says stock 50,000 units per mil, dose 0.25 mil, dash unit. Okay. All right, confirmed. You can start writing. Your time starts now. Are you done? All right. Okay, let's see what she did. 98 says 50,000 units. What you have in stock is 50,000 units per mil, and the dose is 0.25 mil, which is equivalent to what? That unit. So we have units and mil. So 50,000 units is 1 what? Mil. Therefore 0.25 mil. 1 mil. X unit is what? 0.25 mil. And if you multiply, is it this? Who points the calculator? Is it this? Yes. Okay, 1/4 of this. Half of this is 25,000. Half of half is what? Is correct. 74 says you receive an order of erythromycin suspension 125 mg to be taken 3 times a day for 10 days. How many mils do you need to fill this order? If the erythromycin brand you have in the shelf is presented as 200 mg per 5 mil. So we have milligram and mil. So per a day is 125 mg times 3 times 14 days times 10. So this whole thing will come together to form the what? The milligram for the what? 10 days. The milligram for what? The 10 days. So the milligram for the 10 days is X mil, but 200 milligram is what? 5 mil. So the answer is 93.75, correct? The next one, last one says, find the volume of a solution that contains 50 milligram of a drug and has a concentration of 4 milligram in 1 ml. So we are still battling with what? Milligram and what? Ml. So if 4 milligram is 1 ml, then the 50 milligram should be what? In X ml. So that X is what? 12.5 ml. Because 50 divided by 4 is 12.5. So it's 12.5 ml. Correct. Chinemelumoya, come out. 027. Come out. Clean the board and come and choose your questions. Under one. Good morning. Choose under one. 13. Okay. Choose another one. Again. 29. Sorry, 26. 26. Okay. Another one. Again. 84. Let me see. Choose another one. 84 has been answered. Choose another one. 87. Okay. So we have 13, 26, and 87. 13. 26 and what? 87. I write it out from here. From the slide you have there. All right, your time starts now. Your time is up. All right, your time is up. Let's see what she did. 13 says half is to x as 1 is to 8. Half over x is equal to, okay, let's see what she did. Okay, let's go. We have x times 1 x, okay, let me solve. We have 1 over what? 8. So x is equal to what? X is equal to what? Remember here, this is what? 1 over what? 8. 1 over what? 8. X times 1 is equal to what? Half times what? 8, which is what? 4. So x is what? 4. How come 1 over 16? Okay. Because if you check, it's sitting as saying 1 over 2 divided by what? 4. Which is 1 over 2 times what? 4, which is 1 over what? 8. 1 over what? 8. So S is what? 4. 26 says 1 over 50 is to 1 over 200 as 2 is to x. Let's go. Sorry, 1 over 150, sorry. This, I agree, is equal to, I agree. So this will now multiply this. Okay, let's see. So we have that x is equal to what? 2 times what? 1 over what? 200 divided by 1 over 150, which is certain as saying times what? Over 1. Let's go. So this will go here, become what? 100. And this will go here. 5 here, 2. 5 here. 5 here, 3. So 3 over 2, which is what? Number 3. Sorry, 87 says stop. 1 gram tab, but the dose is 500 milligram. Give dash tab. So the stock is, we are dealing with what? Gram and what? Thank you, God bless you. Milligram and because this is in gram, but you need to convert it to what? Milligram, right? Good, let's go. So how many milligram are in 1 gram? Good. So the stock is now 1,000 milligram tablet. So that means 1 tab is what? 1,000 what? Milligram. Therefore, 500 milligram is what? X. So X is what? 1 tab times what? 500 milligram over what? 1,000 milligram. Milligram cancel milligram. This divide this. This is what? 1. Right? Over what? This is what? 2, right? So 0.5 what? Tablet, or simply half tablet, right? So 0.5 what? Tablets. See it in as 0.5 tabs. I wrote this 0.5, which is half now. Half is just a word. Half. Please write, do what she asked you to do. Do what you are asked to do what? Do. And go your way. Simple thing. Do what you are asked to do what? Do. And graduate and go your way. It's not true. It's not. Oh, this one is already there. As this thing is not even. This is an abbreviation. It's just an abbreviation of tablets. Yes. Am I communicating? Just an abbreviation of what? Tablets. It's not a standard unit. Hope you know. It's not. Just as we have PCN. PCN is just for formulating it to make it shorter for us. It's not a standard thing. You say what? I think I have talked about this before, over and over again. This ratio, this is an actual number, and what you have here is a common fraction. Leave your answer in what? Common fraction. Okay. Coach, here, come out. Claim the board and choose your question. All right, choose your questions. Okay, another one. 67, let's see. 67 answered. Choose another one. 68. Choose another one. 62. Another one. 69. Another one. Another one. Choose another one. 61. Continue choosing. 65. Okay, good. Choose another one. 7. Another one. 70. Again. 74. Again. 72. Again. 79. Okay. Another one. Again, another one. 42. Again. 40. Okay. So we have 40, 65, 79. We have 40, 65, 79. All right, your time starts now. Go see. All right, let's look at what Kosi did. Number 40 says 0.6 is to 10 and 0.5 is to x. So we have 0.6 over what? 10 is equal to what? 0.5 over what? X. That means x is equal to what? Okay, 0.5 times 10 over 0.6. This one is what? Is what? This is 5 over 6 times 10. Is it correct? Yes. Okay. So S is what? 8.3. Are you sure? Yes. 6 times 8 is what? 6 times 8 is what? What? Okay. All right, now the next one says 65 says the time taken to dispense a given quantity of vitamin C tablets is inversely proportional to the number of what? Pharmacy technicians on duty per day. If it took 2 hours, so let's write down the proportion. So we have two things now. Yeah. One is what? C. Quantity of vitamin C, and one is what? Number of what? Pharmacy what? Technician. Now let's keep going. It says if it took If it took 2 hours to dispense 2,000 tablets of vitamin C, when 2 pharmacy technicians were on duty, how many minutes will it take to dispense 2,000 tablets of vitamin C if 10 pharmacy technicians are what? On duty? Have you noticed something from this question? Yes. What's that? Apart from that, what else did you notice? What else? There are 3 quantities here. Number of tablets produced, number of pharmacy technicians on duty. What is it? Produced. Number of tablets produced. The hour. Number of hours taken to do what? The time. Then pharmacy technicians. Number of pharmacy technicians that actually do what? On that we are looking at that per day. Now listen. If you take a look at these 3 quantities, 1 is constant. Which one is constant there? No, it didn't change, right? It did not change, right? Good. But the one that varied are what? Time and what? Good. Now, we know, or in Omar, we know that if number of pharmacy technicians there is increased, and if you keep the time constant, true of us, the number of pharmacy technicians increase, then the tablets produced will do what? Will do what? Sorry, this is the dispense, not produce. Sorry, dispense. Thank you. Now, keeping the time constant, right? Now, if you increase, if the time is constant, a number of tablets, number of pharmacy technicians per day is what? Increases. What will happen to the number of what? Tablets, vitamin C, quantity of vitamin C tablets, time taken to dispense the time, the vitamin C, what will happen to it? It will do what? Decrease, right? Right? So the battle or the relationship is between the what? Time taken to dispense, a number of what? Motivation. Sorry, I was shouting policies. I forgot that I gave the space on the board. So that if that's the case now, you don't have that. The time, let the time be what? T. And let the number of pharmacy technicians be what? N, right? Right? Good. Now, let's go. So that means N is inversely proportional to what? True of us. True of us. Why saying false? Why saying false? Blessing. So what's wrong with this one? Hey, numbers is still playing with these human beings here. I don't know something. This and this, I don't know something. Because okay, I must do the other way now. Please, let's continue, please. Why I put this is human beings should come first, okay? Am I communicating? Whether it is this and this, I put this number of pharmacy technicians. Am I communicating? Whether you put this is to give the same value, okay? Now let's continue. Now, if this is the relationship, that means N is equal to what? K over what? T. Now let's look at the question again. This 2,000 tablet is constant. Don't allow it to confuse you. It's what? Constant. Okay? Is what? It didn't change. It didn't change. What varied is what? The time. True of us, a number of words. So don't allow that to confuse you. It's only those that really understood what we discuss about what? Variation that can answer this question. Now let's go. So if that's the case now, you do not have that K is now what? N what? T. So what is the first set of numbers? Number of pharmacy technicians is 2 hours and what? 2 hours times 2 farm tech, right? Yes. Times what? 2 hours. Now, so that means K is what? But to avoid issues, let's start converting to minutes at this level, okay? So 2 hours is how many minutes? 120 what? Minutes. Now that means K is what? 240 farm tech what? Minutes. 240 what? Farm tech what? Minutes. That's the value of K. Now let's go back to the equation. Here now, that means N is now equal to what? 240 watts. Fantech what? Minutes over what? T. This is the connecting what? Formula. This is the connecting what? Formula. Now let's go down again. You now ask, how many minutes will it take to dispense 2,000 tablets of what? This will be what? C. If 10 pharmacy technicians are on duty. Now here, number of pharmacy technicians is now what? 10, right? So we find the time in minutes. So we have, therefore, 10 is now equal to what? 240 watts. Fantech watts. Minutes over what? 2. That implies that T is equal to what? 240 Fantech watts. Minutes over what? 10 watts. 10 watts. Pharmacy watts. Technician. Fantech is also Fantech. 10 will divide 240. You have what? 24. So the answer is what? 24 watts minutes. So it will take 24 minutes for what? Technician to do what? Maybe at level of maybe trying to find out. A research can be carried out in an hospital. Try to see how to improve service delivery to the what? Patients. They now know, okay, this is how long it takes, blah, 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 blah. This number of pharmacists or this pharmacy technician to attend to this number of patients in a day. So, how many pharmacy technicians do you now think we need here to be able to do what? To make the work what? Easier and faster. So, these are the things that can be done to actually find out how many we need to do what? Actually what? Employ. Am I communicating? So, these things are important. These are the practical application of what? Variation in what? Even at hospital level. Now, the answer is what? 24 minutes. What did you get? Okay, thank you. Okay, now this 79 says you need to prepare 1 pint of what? 14 grams of medicated lotion. How many mils of 5 milligram per 5 ml stock solution will it take to prepare the final what? Products? You need to prepare, you want to prepare 1 pint of what? 40 grams of what? Medicated what? Lotion. So what you want to prepare is 1 pint. You want to prepare a medicated solution in which 1 pint is what? 1 pint contains what? 40 what? Gram. But there's a stock solution. The stock solution you want to prepare it from has 5 milligram in what? 5 ml of it contain what? Contain what? Sorry. 1 ml of it contain what? 5 what? Milligram. You now ask you, how many mils of this stock solution do you need to prepare what? To prepare 1 pint of 140 gram. 140 gram inside. Now, let's look at this question critically. The stock solution you have is 1 ml. It's 5 milligram. The concentration is 5 milligram inside what? 1 ml. Now you are now asked, how many mils of this do you need to prepare 1 pint of what? This that contains what? 40 grams. Now, first of all, you need to find out. You need to find out if 1 ml of this contains 5 milligrams. So how many of this do you think will contain 40 what? Gram? Is it clear? How many of this do you think will contain what? 40 what? Gram. Remember that 1 pint is what? 480 what? Ml. 1 pint is what? 480 what? Ml. Now let's go. Here is 5 milligram. How many If you like, you can convert this to what? Gram. If you convert 5 milligram to gram, what will it give you? 0. What? So just divide by what? 1,000, right? You have what? So 1 mil is what? 0.00 what? 5 gram. How many will contain 40 gram? So S is what? 1 mil times what? Over what? 0. What? What's the answer? 45 by 0.005 is what? Huh? 8 what? 8,000 what? Okay, we have what? 8,000 what? Mil. Now, how many pints can we find in 8,000 mil? Huh? Check. All right, sorry, Kosi. You will come back. You answer that 79 again, please. I'll give you another time for that. There's an error in the question. This is too. I'm coming. 2 points. Shh. Please, no noise, please. Okay, I've seen where the error came from. Please, this thing should be. Come. This thing should be. There's an error here. Where is it? This should be 2 points. Please correct it, please. This is 2.4 gram. 2.4 gram. Instead of 40 here. So the question is, yes. The question is, you need to prepare 1 pint of 2.4 gram of medicated lotion. How many milliliters of 5 milligram per 5 ml stock solution will it take to prepare the final product? All right, you have 2 minutes. Clean the board first. Okay, did anyone try solving it? Nobody. One what? 1 pint. You ask mil, you're saying pint. 1 mil. Now look up. You are told to find how many mils of 5 milligram per ml stock solution. So the stock solution has a concentration of what? 5 milligram per what? 1 mil. So that means 1 mil of the stock solution contains 5 milligram of that particular what? The active ingredient, right? Now, so in that stock solution, 1 mil is what? 5 milligram. But you are told what you need to prepare 1 pint of 2.4 gram. What is telling you is that there is 2.4 gram of medication in what? 1 what? Pint. But the only way you could do it is to set a proportion with what? 2.4. Okay? If 1 mil will contain what? 5 milligram. How many mil will contain what? 2.4 what? Gram. But before you can work here, you need to convert this to what? Either you convert this to milligram or you convert this to what? Gram. Either ways. So let's convert this to what? Milligram. To give you what? 2,400 what? Milligram. So 2,400 milligram will be in how many mil? How many mil? S is now equal to what? Just tell me the answer straight. What? 480 watts. 480 watts mil. Now, watch out. 1 pint is what? 480 mil. So, all you need to do is just take 480 mil of the stock solution. You have prepared what? 1 pint of what? 2.4 gram. Simple. Just take one, just in that stock solution, just balloon 480 mil. You have prepared what? It's 480 mil. He said meals. He didn't ask you pints. This is why you fail exam question. The question says what? Meals. He didn't say pint. He said meals. So just simply convert this and get your answer straight. Once you get this, just balloon 480 mil. You have prepared what? 1 pint of what? 2.4 gram. This is the easiest question in this thing. Simple. It's just for you to reason. Look at question critically and do what? Reason it out. You don't require long thing. Once you from that stock solution, once you take 480 mil from it, you have prepared the other one. Three of us, because they didn't indicate the volume of the what stock solution. So just once you take 480 mil and package, you have done what? Prepare one pint. But that 480 mil will contain 2.4 gram of the what? Medication. True of us? Simple. That's why I said that it's the easiest quick question here. You just have ability to do what? Understand it. And you are good to go. One over what? 3, right? 1 over 3. Question I ask. No. That question is wrong. Do you know why it's wrong? Do you know why it's wrong? You cannot prepare 1 pint of it. Is it clear? That was an error. That 40 gram is a typo error. It's an error. The point is that when the error was noticed, I corrected it in the manuscript, but it did not reflect here. That's why I said, let me go and get my manuscripts so I can confirm where it came from. X0, come out. Clean the board. They play. All right, pick your questions. Okay. 92. Okay. Another one. Okay. Next one. 48. Answer. Pick another one. 43. Pick another one. 47. Another one. 45. Thank you. I pick another one. Pick another one. 80. Pick another one.
30. Another one. 70. Huh? We'll stop here. Let's see you can, because if you mount this board now, it will take us the next 10 minutes. Let's stop here, okay? Sorry. Tomorrow we'll continue. No, she will start afresh. All right, thank you very much. Your PhD lecturer is here. I will stop here. No. We'll stop here for now, okay? All right. Any question? Any question? No question. All right, thank you very much for your time. God bless you.